Congratulations! You have successfully completed the screening process and are officially hired for the midnight shift at the old suspension bridge toll booth. Your workspace is a single enclosed booth high above a massive dark river. After midnight, the area is completely enveloped by a thick, rolling fog. The fog acts as a transport mechanism. It routinely conceals and carries biological and physical anomalies upward from the river's depths directly to the bridge deck. Standard self-service procedures do not apply here. Your physical safety relies entirely on strict, unquestioning obedience to the operational protocols we will cover today. The role of a midnight toll collector prioritizes hazard containment over municipal revenue. Your booth is a frontline survival post designed to manage anomalous, supernatural traffic. The first set of required protocols covers how to process non-standard vehicular traffic and transactional anomalies. Rule 1 concerns approaching vehicles. Periodically, you will observe a car moving toward your lane, hovering exactly 1 inch above the pavement. The moment you verify the gap between the tires and the road, you must raise the toll barrier immediately. Do not request or wait for a toll. These specific travelers operate completely untethered from earthly physics. Impeding their forward momentum invites catastrophic structural and biological consequences. Physical transactions carry their own risks. Rule 2 triggers when a driver hands you a wet dollar bill. This top-down schematic shows the 2 distinct routing paths for incoming currency in your workspace. You must accept the wet bill, but you are strictly forbidden from placing it in the register. You will route it down the red path and quarantine it in your personal pocket. These rules require strict non-interference. When conducting commerce with entities from the depths, you keep their assets entirely physically compartmentalized from ours. We will now move to the second category of protocols: mitigating environment-wide temporal events and managing direct supernatural contact. Rule 3 addresses a highly specific temporal event. At precisely 3:15 a.m., the entire suspension bridge will begin to sway rhythmically. This will occur even when there is absolutely no wind. You will hear a distinct singing sound emanating from the bridge's steel cables. Immediately drop to the floor of your booth and aggressively cover both ears. The bridge acts as a temporary structural conduit to the depths. Actively listening to the song will compromise your mind. Rule 4 is the absolute climax of your shift hazards. It details an encounter where complete sensory deprivation is your only survival tactic. Rule 4 triggers when a drenched human figure approaches your booth. She will tap on the glass and verbally request directions to the bottom. Extinguish all booth lights immediately. Shut your eyes tightly and do not open them. You must completely ignore the tapping. Any attempt to acknowledge, assist, or look closely at these direct physical manifestations guarantees you will be dragged down into the river with them. Eventually, dawn will arrive, signaling the end of your midnight shift. Before you leave the bridge, you must resolve the anomaly from Rule 2, the quarantined, saltwater-soaked dollar bill currently sitting in your pocket. For your final mandatory duty, take the wet bill out of your pocket and throw it off the bridge directly into the river below. This simple disposal procedure strictly follows the protocol to throw it into the river when your shift ends. Your job is a continuous, nightly cycle of appeasing terrors in the dark to survive until dawn. Good luck, Collector.